to him and make that concern specifically about her and him, everything else is an assumption, and she's just torturing herself.
Yeah,
And
I
again,
think so.
you and I have talked about this. People are scared to ask the question because they are afraid of the answer. And
yeah, the answer is there's a religious text, isn't there? You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Once you know where the other person's coming from, it helps you to order your life, because if the answer is, yeah, I just want you for the intimate moments that we share, I have no intention of taking this relationship any further, this is the nature of who I am, that I just like to have the intimate moments and then move on, eventually find someone else and have variety in my life, and I'm not really looking to settle down with anyone at all. And it's not against you as an individual or this relationship. It's just the way I am as a person. Then she's got to make a decision whether she wants to have this guy in her life or not.
And if she doesn't ask, she's afraid of that answer.
And yes, she's afraid of the answer, because the answer, it's like it cuts both ways. It could be, oh no, that's how I felt about everybody else, but I actually feel different about you, and I'm really enjoying the relationship, and I'm thinking that maybe we can go further because you're not like the other women that I've dated.
Yeah, she has to ask the question. But another thing, if she's already asked the question specifically about them, and he still has the same answer, whose responsibility is that to do something about it? Because you can't make someone fall in love with you. You can't make someone change their mind if their mind is already set, regardless how good the sex is.
And then it's self-respect time, isn't it? It's would I rather have this person in my life just for the sex than not have them at all? Or do I respect myself enough to say, well, if you're using me, then that's the end?
Or it doesn't have to be using. It doesn't have to be using.
Go on. Tell me from the other side.
Okay. Well, I guess the men's side is the male side. We have this agreement.
Or the alpha female side.
We have this agreement, Andrew. You're more softer and kinder and more subtle with your response to life, and I'm more straight to the point and blunt, and I see it from both sides. The other side to that is that he's not using her. She's participating in this relationship, and he, right now at this time of his life, has a set interest in his career that he is trying to follow. And if she's willing to participate on that, that's the decision she has to make. But you cannot force someone to fall in love with you when they're not in love with you.
That is the saddest thing that I read in what I've just read back to you, is that she said, I'm hoping to make him fall in love with me. And that is just impossible. No one does anything without their own prior consent and without their will being involved. I once was asked to coach. This lady asked me, "Would you coach me?" I said, "What's the goal?" And she said, "I want my boyfriend to come live with me." I said, "Well, tell me more about the situation." "Well, he's married." And I said, well, there's no way that I can coach you for that to happen. And why not? Well, I would have to coach him.
Right.
I can't coach you for somebody else. It's like I've had a couple of ladies, oh, my son needs your services as a coach. And I've said, does he know that you're ringing me to ask whether I'd be willing to take the case? And then she said, yeah, I've spoken to him. I said, and what did he say? Well, he's unsure, but I know he needs it. I said, well, until he's sure that he's willing to work with me as his coach, then all we're talking about here is your desire and not his. And I can't work with someone who hasn't got the desire to work with me. It's impossible. Have you gone now? Oh, she's gone. So I shall stop the broadcast and we'll come back in a few moments. Bye.